Hello, great souls. Welcome to our chair yoga class today, Yoga for Everybody. Let's begin together with a few moments of silence to center ourselves. So closing the eyes if that's comfortable. Take some deep, full breaths in and out. Visualize the inward gaze lifted up toward the point between the eyebrows. Yogananda called this the doorway to infinity, the seat of super consciousness. So as you breathe, feel that that doorway is open, allowing you to relate to life from that super conscious state of awareness in which we feel the unity, the kinship with all. Deep, full breaths. Visualizing the breath, the life force washing through you. A sense of harmony, balance, and grace. One more deep, full breath, now in and out. Let's bring the palms of the hands together to the heart center, honoring that divine light, divine wisdom within yourself and within all beings with Namaste. Namaste. Okay, let's stay seated for a few of our warm-ups. We'll bring our hands to the shoulders and begin with some comfortable shoulder rolls. Keep the breath flowing as you practice. You could align the breath with the body movement if you like, inhaling as the arms come up and exhaling as they go down, and reverse directions. Sometimes when we align the breath with body movement, it helps to slow the breath down a little bit. Very nice. Okay, from here let's practice side-to-side stretching. I'm going to sit back just slightly in my chair. So we'll inhale, left arm up, and exhale over, and you can use your right hand to hold the leg of the chair, the seat of the chair to support you. Reaching through the fingertips, rotating the head to look to the sky. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And feel with each breath, you're gently opening the body as you stretch and breathe. Nice. We'll inhale up and exhale down, and then we'll go to the other side. So this time, inhale, right arm up, reach, lift and lengthen, and exhale over. And once you feel like you're kind of in the right position for your body, if you like, rotate the head to look to the sky. Take some nice deep breaths in and out, and just enjoy the stretch. Very nice. We'll inhale up and exhale down. Beautiful. Let's stretch out the legs a little bit. So we'll bring the left leg forward. Go move my chair back just slightly. And position the right leg so you feel stable as you come forward. You'll inhale, lift and lengthen. Leading with the heart center, you'll exhale forward, slide the hands down, and come just as far as is comfortable for you. Take some nice deep breaths in and out, and you might find as you're breathing that you just naturally come a little bit more forward. Notice where you feel the stretch. Often you'll feel it in the back of the leg, but also extending up through the buttocks, the hip, and the back, the spine. And then if you like, if it's comfortable, and safe for your body. You can round the spine, release the head and neck. This is modified Padahastasana, or rather Paschimottanasana. It's a little closer to Paschimottanasana, which is the seated forward bend. I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. And then to come out, we'll inhale up and exhale back to neutral. Pause for just a moment and notice how the left side of the body feels compared to the right. These can be nice moments for us to deepen our awareness of the body. So that as we practice, we're really present to the body and with the body. Very nice. We'll go to the other side. So now we'll extend the right leg out, lift and lengthen again. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slide the hands down. You can keep your hand on the left thigh if you like to support you. Just find what feels right for you. Take your time. With each breath, feel a sense of opening, releasing tension. I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. Then rounding and releasing the head. And when you're ready, inhale up. And we'll pause for a moment and see if the body feels just a little more balanced. I'm safe, I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. Very nice. Okay, let's come up into standing, and we'll come up into an asana that's called the dancing Shiva. And I like to practice this using the back of a chair for support. So what we'll do first is we'll stand on the right leg, and you'll bring the left ankle back behind. And you can keep your right hand on the chair the whole time and offer yourself forward. Or if you like and you feel stable, you can raise that hand up. The chair is always there to offer you support as you need. Nata Vajrasana, dancing Shiva. While I move through life, I remain anchored in my highest self. While I move through life, I remain anchored in my highest self. Deep, full breaths in and out. While I move through life, I remain anchored in my highest self. And then exhale, come back. So sometimes I switch it up, holding, releasing, holding again. And then pause for a moment in Tadasana, and again, see if you can notice a difference between the right and left side. Visualize energy rising through the body and guide this energy to the point between the eyebrows. While I move through life, I remain anchored in my highest self. Very nice. We'll go now to the other side. So now we'll stand on the left leg and we'll bring the right ankle back. The hand can be here on the chair to kind of help you as you come forward. And if you'd like, you can raise that arm. When I keep my hand on the chair, I'm often able to come a little further forward. Let's see, to show you that. Like that, and sometimes that feels good. Sometimes I like to practice that way. So you just find for yourself what feels right for you. It is okay to hold the top of the foot. Traditionally we hold the ankle, but sometimes That can be challenging, so as long as it doesn't feel like too much of a stretch for your foot, holding the top of the foot is okay. While I move through life, I remain anchored in my highest self. Very nice. We'll come back, pause. Take some deep breaths. See again, if you can feel energy released and rising, guide the energy inward and upward. While I move through life, I remain anchored in my highest self. Very nice. So from here, let's practice Utkatasana, the chair pose. And this is nice to practice with the back of the seat to support you. And you'll have a couple of options here. So we inhale up on the balls of the feet, and then we bend the knees, and the hands are out in front, or you could place them on the chair for support. So the heels are off the floor. You keep the breath flowing. And pretty quickly with this practice, you'll notice that it takes, you'll feel it in the legs. It builds strength and it requires strength. So it does both at the same time. The affirmation is, my body is no burden. It is light as air. Tuning into the quality, the soul quality of freedom. My body is no burden. It is light as air. Now at any point you can return to standing for Tadasana to rest the legs if they get tired, which they can. And then you can come back to this first phase. You can alternate between the two. Another option is to go into the second phase, which is a deep squat. And I'll show you how to do that with the chair. You'll inhale, exhale, bring your hands to the back of the chair, and that supports you coming down. You can keep your hands there the whole time, or bring them to rest on your thighs. Or again, alternate between holding the chair or keeping the hands on the thighs. You could also have them up, just floating off, just above the thighs slightly. My body is no burden. It is light as air. A few more deep breaths. My body is no burden. It is light as air. To come out, you can bring your hands to the side and then back to the back of the chair for support. Inhale up and exhale down. And pause in Tadasana. Very nice. From here we'll come into standing backward bend. The chair's just set up to help us today. So we're going to bring the left leg back and have the right knee forward. And you can keep your hands here the whole time. You'll see there's a slight, by lifting through the heart, a slight arch in my spine. And if you're going to lift your hands, you can bring them out to the side, palms together, bend the knee a bit more, and then you'll create the arch by lifting the heart to the sky. The affirmation is, I am free. I am free. So as you breathe, tune into this quality, once again, of inner freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. I am free. I am free. The backward bends awaken energy to rise through the spine. To come out of the pose, we'll straighten the leg and exhale, arms down. Use the back of the chair if you like to step forward and pause. Very nice. Let's go to the other side. So now the right leg is going to come back and the left leg forward. Again, you can keep your hands on the chair the whole time or bring them up above you. Bend the knee a bit more and lift the heart. Both feet are firmly planted. I am free. I am free. See if you can sense that quality of inner freedom. I am free. I am free. To come out of the pose, we'll straighten the leg and exhale, arms down. Step toward the chair and then back slightly. Pause in Tadasana. Muktasana. Standing backward bend. I am free. I am free. Very nice. From here we'll come into downward facing dog, using the seat of the chair to support us. So when you're using the chair, you want to make sure that when you come forward, you'll be able to reach it. You get better at being able to gauge that for yourself. So lift and lengthen. And if you're not sure, be closer, and then you can bring your legs back once you're in the pose. Exhale forward. Bring your hands to the seat. Then step the feet back as you need. And bring the upper body so that the arms align with the forearms. And you feel a nice stretch through the spine. Deep, full breaths in and out. Calmness radiates from every fiber of my being. Calmness radiates from every fiber of my being. To come out of the pose, we'll walk the feet towards the chair, bring ourselves up into standing, and pause for a moment in Tadasana. Very nice. From here, we'll practice a seated spinal twist. So I'll face you for that. We're going to come into our chair, and we'll take the left leg and cross that over the right. You'll lift and lengthen, and very slowly as you exhale, and you can do this in a few breaths, you'll begin to twist the spine towards the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And you can place your left arm just behind you slightly. Exhale, and eventually the head is looking back in the direction of the left shoulder. It might look all the way over the shoulder or just towards the shoulder. Whatever works for your body. See if you can sense and feel that spinal twist without over twisting. Just the right amount for you. Deep, full breaths in and out. Beautiful affirmation for this pose. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. With each breath, feel the energy flooding into the heart center. Guide that energy to the point between the eyebrows to purify the love of the heart. Consciously send it out as a blessing to all. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. To come out of the pose, we inhale, exhale, slowly unwind. Once you're back to center, you'll uncross. Pause for a moment. Breath or two, just to let the body integrate and to help you stay centered in yourself as you practice. And then we'll go to the other side. So now we'll take the right leg and cross that over the left. Inhale, and as you exhale, begin to twist. I just like to take my time. Inhale, exhale. So I usually practice in a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, ending by looking back now over the right shoulder or in that direction. Keeping the spine lifted and lengthen, the shoulders relax down from the ears. Mentally affirming, I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Visualize waves of friendship, divine friendship and goodwill flowing out from you like ripples of grace as a blessing to all. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. To come out of the pose, inhale and exhale back to center and cross. And rest the hands on tops of the thighs. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Ardha Matsyendrasana, the half spinal twist. Very nice. So from here, I'd like to show you two poses that we have the option of doing either in the chair or being on the floor. So if it's better for you to be in a chair, actually I'm going to bring this one a little closer to the chair in front of me. I'll show you both for the chair, and then we'll come onto the floor and I'll show you the floor. So the first is Ustrasana, the camel pose. And in the chair, your hands can be about midway or all the way back, and you lift through the heart. This is camel, okay? Then the second will be Balasana. And Balasana, if you have a second chair, you can come to that. Place your elbows here and rest your forehead on the tops of your hands. You could also rest on your thighs. You don't need to have a chair in front. So I'll remind you of that when we come to it. If you're going to come onto the floor, you can use the seat of your chair to bring you down. And then we'll come here. I'll rest on my thighs, and you see I move my chair. You just get to the habit of kind of working with it. So here we'll come up, and I use the seat of my chair. I kind of walk my knees as far away as is comfortable and offer myself, opening the heart. So it's another way to practice chair yoga, modifying Ustrasana, the camel pose. With calm faith, I open to thy light. With calm faith, I open to thy light. To come out of the pose, Bring yourself into Vajrasana, and you can do this if you're in the chair with your hands resting on your thighs, or if you're on the floor, kneeling with the hands resting on the tops of the thighs. Relaxing the body. Vajrasana, the firm pose, guides the consciousness, the awareness deep within to the source of inner stillness and strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. Bringing awareness to the breath. Again, we'll come into Balasana. So if you're on the floor, two options. One is you can come into the traditional, but I also want to say again, if you have a chair in front of you, another way to practice Balasana is to rest with your forehead on the back of the chair and your arms folded, and that can be a way to practice by keeping the spine neutral. So in the chair or on the floor. If you're on the floor, traditional, inhale, exhale, and you'll exhale, come forward, and slowly lower yourself. Take your time. And eventually, you'll release the head and the forehead towards the floor. With each breath, a sense of relaxation, a sense of surrender. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. To come out of the pose, we'll inhale up and pause in Vajrasana. Once again, you can be seated, kneeling on the floor, or seated in the chair. We'll take a moment to center ourselves. It's always nice at the end of practice to take a moment or two. If you can go into a longer meditation, give yourself that opportunity. Feel yourself aligned with your highest truth, your highest knowing. A channel of divine love and grace. Yogananda said the channel is blessed by that which flows through it. Feel yourself receiving these blessings that yoga offers us, and feel that they flow naturally to you and through you out as a gift to all. Om, peace, amen. Let's rub our hands together and send out 3 ohms. Om.